How did it feel watching yourself? I don't want to say age, because I think that's become more vintage on screen.
Well, the truth is, everybody talks about aging the same way I think they talk about the weather. It's like, oh, how can you believe how cold it is today? It's really cold. And everybody all day long, they says that, as if we don't know. Yes,
we live in New York City, it's going to be cold.
It's snowing, it's cold. Okay, well, we're all aging, you know, and it is true that when you watch young people age, it's beautiful. It's like watching a rose, you know, bloom. Watching the other side of what happens to the rose is slightly more complicated. You know, it's melancholy and wistful, and there's loss there, you know, and it's not all about opportunity. But with loss, right, is the opportunity for wisdom. And so there is a point in maturing. And one of the things I like about watching Patricia and I age in the movie is you see that they are maturing too. You know, my dad, when I was a kid, the young man I first remember, like when I was 6, and I think about who that guy was in my life and who he was at my high school graduation, was a very different man. And so the job of mine in the movie, I thought, was what if I could act that? You know, what if I could do that? Well, that would be something interesting. And, you know, I love my dad. And I love, you know, we come from a broken home. And to get to do a broken home, and everybody used to always talk about that. Oh, you know, it's important, families that are broken. And I remember thinking, are we broken? You know, and to get to make a movie that basically says you're not broken, this is the reality for many, many, many thousands and millions of people all over the world don't have this idyllic, perfect home. But just because your mother and father couldn't figure out how to cohabitate together in this, you know, utopian way that we all imagine everybody should, it doesn't mean you're not loved, and it doesn't mean you're broken. You know? And so the fact that I get to make a movie that kind of puts that forward into the American culture is something that I feel lucky to get to be a part of that.